The day has finally come to plant our garlic, and thank goodness. And here's a few things to keep in mind. Clove orientation when you plant is super important. So you want to be sure that you're planting the clove tip up, and where the root was, that is going down. And you'll see that perfectly mimicked as you're breaking the bulbs apart. The little narrow tip is where the stem was going up, and that kind of flat bottom is where the root plate was attached. And so be sure that you're planting it in this exact orientation, because even if you plant it upside down, your garlic is still going to grow the roots here and grow its sprout here, and you'll literally be harvesting garlic next July that has this crazy neck on it if you plant it upside down, which isn't the worst. It's not the best. So be sure that you're planting it proper orientation, and 3 inches in the ground is really great, especially if you're mulching it. If you're not planning on mulching it, and definitely check out our tutorial about to mulch or not to mulch. You definitely have options, but if you're not mulching it, be sure that you're planting it at least 5 inches deep. And so the reason you're planting it that far down, you really want it to stay in the ground. And you're planting it when it's going to be freezing and thawing, and you want to be sure that that freeze-thaw cycle isn't going to lift the cloves up above the soil line. So we're planning on not mulching this year, so I'm going to go ahead and go way down in the ground. Hi, Poncho. You can even get yourself a trowel, and there you are. And when you plant it, be sure that you have friends to help you, and press it down ever so slightly so that the soil is ever so compacted, and that will be perfect. You don't want to truly compact it, but you just basically want to be sure that it's a little more solid, and that will help moderate that freeze-thaw.